Hi, good morning, second grade. How are you guys doing today? Okay, so today's lesson, we're going to be doing lesson 145, and then that is on page 289. So page 289 is the one with the lion on it. So we're going to be doing that page together, and we have a remember bone, so we know that it is review. And we're doing this on, you should be seeing this video on Monday, May the 4th, okay? So Monday, May the 4th. And let's see here. Okay, so we have a remember bone, and a verb is a word that shows action. So we know that a verb is what? Shows action. So that's one thing we first learned, remember, in the beginning of the year? Then the subject. What is the subject, second grade? It tells who or what did the action. Remember, of the verb? So we know the verb shows action, and the subject tells who or what, right? Is in who or what did the action. Like, what's the sentence about? Who is it about that we're talking about in the sentence? Next, a noun. The third one is the noun, and that is a person, place, or thing. Okay, remember that? So nouns are person, place, or thing. Very good. Some nouns are also subjects in the sentences. Remember that? Because some nouns, they can be a subject. They can be a thing or a person in the sentence that we're talking about. So some nouns are subjects. Okay, sometimes. Now, an adjective. Remember, the adjectives are words that describe the nouns. So adjectives describe what? Nouns. So adjectives describe nouns. Very good. It often answers the question, what kind or how many? So adjectives answer what kind and how many. So adjectives answer what kind and how many. Very good. And it also, remember, it describes the noun. So answer the question, what kind and how many about the noun, okay? Our fifth thing that we learned in English, in reading phonics, is the adverb. Okay, so the fifth one is the adverb. Now, an adverb is a word that describes the verb. So adverbs do what? They describe the verb, okay? It often tells how the action of the verb was done. So like how the action was done, okay? So adverbs describe the verb. Adjectives describe the nouns. A noun is a person, place, or thing. The subject tells who or what the sentence is about, or the action of the verb is done, right? And then the verb shows action. These are the 5 things we learned. So very good. And then let's go ahead and do our page. We have 5. Our directions are 5 steps. Okay, ready? So let's read those together, and I'll try to go slow. Number 1. First thing we're going to do is read the sentences. Draw 2 lines under each verb. So we'll read them. We'll underline the verb 2 times. Number 2. Draw 1 line under each subject. We'll underline a subject 1 time. Remember that some sentences may have more than 1 subject. Sometimes there are more than 1 subject, okay? Number 3. Find and draw boxes around all the nouns, even the subjects. So we're going to draw boxes around our nouns. Number 4. Look at the nouns and draw a circle around each adjective. So we're going to draw a circle around the adjectives, and then you're going to draw the arrow from the adjective to the noun it describes. Because remember, adjectives describe nouns. So we're going to figure out, once we know our adjective, we're going to circle it, and we're going to draw the arrow to which noun it describes. Super easy. We'll do this together. So we're going to go slow. And the last thing says, look at the verbs and draw a circle around each adverb. So we're also going to draw a circle around the adverbs. That'll be last though. Then we're going to draw a small arrow from the adverb to the verb it describes. Okay? So we know that adverbs describe verbs. Super easy. Now, we're going to do that each step by step together. So don't freak out, don't panic. We're doing it together, okay? So let's do one by one. Sentence number 1. It says, Ben quickly ate the red apple. Now, our first thing we're going to do is draw 2 lines under the verb. That's step 1. What's the verb? The action of, right? Action. So what's the verb? Very good. 8. Underline that 2 times. Now the subject. What is our subject? Very good. Ben. We underline that 1 time. Okay? And then in yellow, I'll do, let's go ahead and do the nouns. Draw boxes around the nouns. Let's draw a box around every noun. Ready? First noun that you see. Very good. Ben is a noun. Excellent job. Another noun. Did you see it? Apple. Yes. Very good. Apple is a thing. Ben is a person. Okay. Now we're going to circle our adjectives, and that'll be in blue. Right? Yep. So let's look at the nouns. Okay, let's circle the adjectives. What's the first adjective you see? That's right. The. Oh, sorry. Not the. I meant to say red. Red, right? Okay. And then we'll circle our adverb now. What's our adverb? And don't forget, adverbs normally end in ly. Very good. Good. Quickly. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to draw the arrows. That's the last thing we do. So, what does our adjective describe? Nouns. So which noun does red describe? That's right, apple. So we'll draw the arrow. And then quickly. That's our adverb. What does quickly describe? Adverb describe verbs, right? So quickly describes 8. Very good. And that's all we do. Now let's go to the next sentence. Let me do my thing. Ready? The small boy said the Bible verse perfectly. All right. Here we go. In pink, let's go ahead and find our verb. What's our verb? Very good. Said. Underline that 2 times. What is our, what is it called? Subject. Boy. Very good. Underline that 1 time. Now, we're going to, the third step says to draw boxes around the nouns. So ready? In yellow, let's go ahead and do the first noun. You guys see it? That's right, it's boy. Remember, our subjects can be a noun, right? What else is a noun? Person, place, or thing. Let's see, I think that's it. Yep, okay. Now let's go ahead and do our adjectives and adverbs. So the first, number 4 says adjectives. So let's go ahead and circle our adjectives. Now adjectives describe nouns, right? So what's our first adjective? That's right. Small. Very good. Okay, and small describes what? Boy. Very good. Draw our arrow. And then we're going to go ahead and there's one more. You guys see it? Bible. Very good. And Bible describes verse. Very good. And then we have an adverb. Do you see it? It ends in ly. Very good. That's right. Perfectly. And perfectly describes. Perfectly describes. So where's the verb? Remember, because adverbs describe the verbs. That's right. Perfectly describes said. Because how did he say it? He said it perfectly. Okay, very good. Sentence number 3. The huge lion walked proudly. Okay, first thing we'll do is the verb. What's my verb? Very good. Walked. Underline that 2 times. What's my subject? Who or what the sentence is about? A lion. Very good. Underline that 1 time. And then, what is Third one is box all the nouns. Do that in yellow. My first noun, do you see it? My only noun, very good, lion. You guys are getting good. Okay, now I'm gonna pick up my blue, and this is for the adjectives and adverbs. So the number 4 says circle the adjectives. So next is the adjectives. What's my first adjective? That's right, huge. Because adjectives describe nouns. So huge describes lion, very good. So what kind of a lion? A huge lion. Okay, and then my adverb, and we know that adverbs end in, most of the time they end in ly, very good. So did you see it? Good, proudly. What does proudly describe? They describe what? Adverbs describe verbs, so what's my verb? Good. Proudly describes walked. So you draw an arrow to walked. Last one. James and Daniel built a red cart. Okay, ready? So we'll get my pink one. What is my verb? Good, built. Good, that's the action. And then what is my subject? What's the sentence about? Who or what? That's right, it's James and it's Daniel. So we'll underline those names one time. Then after number 3, we do nouns. So in yellow, let's go ahead and box our nouns. What is our nouns? That's right, James is one. What's the next one? Daniel, very good. Okay, and then, is there another one? Yes, there is, carts, very good. Okay, now, in blue, let's go ahead and circle our adjectives. Number 4 says adjectives. Adjectives describe then the nouns. So, what's our adjective? Good, red. Because what kind of a cart? It's a red cart. So we'll draw an arrow to cart because red describes cart. Very good. And that's it, because are there any adverbs in this sentence? No words that end in ly. So we're done. Okay, dictation. All right, all you have to do is do this sentence. I have learned so much. Copy that sentence down. I have learned so much. I have learned so much. Okay, now once you're done with that sentence, you can go ahead and go to page 290, and you'll do 1 and 2, and then that's your independent seat work. And so I hope this was good review for marking your sentences, and I hope you guys practice this more at home. Miss you guys, and have a good day.